What a weird month March is going to be. There's a good possibility that it's going to be a wasteland for K-pop comebacks. We've already heard reports of Blackpink possibly postponing their comeback. We just got official confirmation of I-DLE pushing theirs out of March to who knows when. It's gonna be really interesting to see if ITZY, NCT 127, Alexa move forward with their comeback, seeing as how they're all in the middle of releasing teasers. And with I-DLE, it's not just comeback plans. They also had to postpone their first world tour and refund all of those tickets. Same thing with BTS and the Korean leg of their tour. Now, if you're a fan of the Rose, it also looks like their activities are halted, but for a very different reason. One that probably affects way more groups than we know. The Rose were supposed to open for Halsey in Korea, but as of yesterday, the 4 members have officially filed for contract termination because, to put it simply, they have not been paid in the 3 years they have been active while being overworked like the planned 17-city US tour. Let's put that into perspective. The North American leg of Blackpink's tour was 6 cities, Red Velvet's was 5 cities, GOT7 was 5, and Twice was 3 cities. A 17 US city tour is more than most groups' world tours. And it's not just the lack of pay for 3 years, because a lot of groups in the beginning are still paying back their debts they owe from their training period. The Rose are stating that their company J&Star have not been transparent about any of that, so they would have no idea when those debts are paid off anyway. As with most cases, the companies have denied all of this, saying that the boys are lying and are planning to take counter legal action. Most, if not all, people are standing by the Rose, but it seems like the company is still pretty adamant about them continuing on with their schedules because that's what they have promised the fans. I mean, in this case, I suspect fans would feel even more cheated if those guys were forced to perform. And fans are definitely feeling cheated after what seems like 67 million views just disappeared from BTS's On music video. Now, we can sit here and all argue back and forth about why, about YouTube's verifying methods and systems, but I think we can all agree 67 million views is such a staggering number. That's not just a little shaved off of the final recorded number after 24 hours. If that number was added on, they would have shattered the record with 114 million views. For fans who spent the whole day streaming, you can see where the frustration comes from, but as of right now, doesn't look like YouTube is going to put any of those views back. The only thing returning today, and the bit of positivity we all need during these weird times, is Wendy finally getting to return home. Think about this. She has been in the hospital since Christmas. Now, even though she has been discharged, she still has to receive treatment and care outside of the hospital. And if we do by any chance get to see her publicly, she'll most likely be in a wheelchair or another type of walking aid. I don't know what kind of emotion I'll be feeling if we do get to see that, but we're all counting down the days until we finally get to see them perform Psycho as 5 once again. I've listened to that song so much since it's been released, and the fact that it destroyed the charts without proper promotion is a testament to Lee Soo Man's work on that song. Red Velvet have told stories of the kind of minute details he was altering up until the release of Psycho. You can even experience it for yourself. Listen to the music video on YouTube and then listen to it on Spotify or something. There's a difference. They made sure to optimize it in that people got the most out of whatever way they chose to listen, so it's not surprising with that kind of attention to detail that the response to LOONA's album was also overwhelmingly positive, because if you guys remember, Mr. SM reached out himself to work with the girls after seeing their Cherry Bomb cover. And at the time, it was really weird. This is the first time he has ever worked with a group outside of SM Entertainment because he saw something special in LOONA and wanted them to live up to their potential. But there had to be another purpose along with that that benefits him in some way, right? The speculation of SM Entertainment buying BlackBerry had never been taken seriously, but now, with the landscape changing and Big Hit acquiring Source Music, maybe even more, with 2 notable trainees leaving so close to the debut of SM's first girl group since Red Velvet, anything can happen. And now, with insider reports that SM himself could be investing close to $1 million in LOONA, it makes a lot more sense. With an investment, depending on the nature of their agreement, their success would be his success. But here's another wrinkle. SM Entertainment and BlackBerry came out and denied all of this. However, insiders are sticking to their gun and responded with, well, Yeah, this has nothing to do with SM Entertainment. This is actually only between Blockberry and Lee Soo Man himself. Remember, he's not the CEO of SM. I'm really interested in what kind of control he would have in LOONA's creative plans with this investment. I'm also curious if other LOONA fans think this is a good idea or a bad idea, if it turns out to be true. And also, what's the state of SM's new girl group now? Even with 2 supposed members out, I don't think they want to scrap that plan. And obviously, he's not going to abandon Red Velvet. By all accounts, he adores the elevator out of them.
박진영 PD님 최고! JYP 짱! JYP 짱! JYP 짱! JYP 짱!
Oh, that's why he's doing it.